We are hearing the rumors that Cardi B's husband, Offset, has done it again with the cheating, okay? Let me just say, Nicki gets the last laugh, honey, because I knew that this story was gonna circulate. I know he was gonna do it again. He is that type of person, okay? And even though it's not something funny, to laugh at, I would never want to laugh at Cardi because her husband cheated on her, okay? But let me just say, it was bound to happen. This is what happens when you're so focused on chasing a guy who's not interested in you. And I think at the end of the day, Cardi B is so desperate for Offset. And no matter how many times this man showed her, I'm not interested in you and I'm going to keep on cheating, okay? He just keeps on embarrassing her. And I feel for Cardi B because she seems to really be in love with this guy Offset. And I can remember the proposal when he proposed to her at one of the concerts she was performing at. Everyone assumed she begged him to propose, he was being forced. And I do believe that because you could never propose, get engaged, and then move on to marrying a guy, and then the guy keeps on cheating. I don't think a guy who knows he's not going to be stable in a relationship is going to go down on one knees. And some of the guys does, and they're toxic. But as for Cardi B, she's beefing with Nicki and these other girls. Why can't you beef with Offset? I can't understand some of these toxic relationships. You beef with other rap girls. You threw a shoe at Nicki. You're trying to fight Nicki. But you can't beef with Offset. He's the one who's doing you dirty. Nicki ain't doing you dirty, Cardi B. She keeps on saying, oh, Nicki's stopping her bag. Nicki's a hater. Nicki is old and bitter. But she doesn't have anything to say about Offset embarrassing her on social media. Cardi B had to go in other rap girls' DMs to ask if Offset is screwing them. How low and very insulting is that? And I think she doesn't even care because she mentions in her song she's gonna fight over DICK. Now, let me just say this. I don't want to talk about nobody's kids, but I don't think this girl Cardi B is a role model, not even for other people's kids, because these kids, they listen to so much songs, and I think I can look up to Nicki, and I can say that because some of her songs are very influential, and she tells people, go get an education, go into school, do something with yourself. Cardi B is literally saying to people, fight over some DICK. You should fight for that. How ridiculous and stupid, to say. Cardi B is 30 years old. And at this age, where she should be focusing on herself, her rap career, she's dragging people, talking about their boyfriends and who's bitter and who's hateful. No one is talking about you, Cardi B. Nicki isn't worried about you and your one-time Grammy winning, okay? You should be focusing on Offset because he's offset, literally. He's off the relationship. He's off the marriage. And she can't even see that. Instead, she's out here dragging JT, telling JT, you should, watch the man that your guys sleep with. Be for real. Who is Offset sleeping with, Cardi B? Huh? And I know that she's in love, like I said, with Offset, and I can't blame her for being vulnerable because everyone needs love. And Cardi has 2 adorable babies with Offset. But what about your self-value, your self-worth? You send in a lot of diss shots to Nicki and some other girls that Nicki does a feature with. And you're pissed at innocent females who are looking to sort out their lives and who's very more focused on their careers. You're focused on Offset. And whenever he cheats on you, you try to tell people, mind your business. Then why come to the internet to tell people that? Why slid in people's DMs to question them about the affair that they had with their husband? That's very low and it looks dumb. And I don't think I would want anyone like a child to look up to Cardi B. And I'm not bashing her because, oh, she was an exotic dancer. That is nothing. Nothing is wrong with being an exotic dancer, okay? That's her making her bread back in the day. Okay, but I'm talking about now. Her personality is very thuggish, very ratchet, and she brings nothing to the table. Okay, and that's my opinion. Y'all can bash me as long as you want, but it's not a good representation as a woman. And I said what I said. But let me know what y'all think down below in that comment section, y'all. Follow us on Instagram at SipsLoud, and thank you for sipping with us. Bye, guys.